one-on-one. Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Ten-foot putt left. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. So a less than ideal start. The missed putt for par going to yield an opening bogey. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. Oh, no. Yeah, that ball never on line. Comes into contact with the leaves and the branches and just nowhere for it to go except into the hazard. So, time to re-tee it and take another chance at trying to find the fairway. Okay, this one going to stay in the field of play, and even better than that, it's in the fairway. Frank, what do the great bunker players do?
Well, with short bunker shots like this, Rich, follow through is always a good key, but you've got to pick that spot. It's an inch or two behind the ball, almost like you taking out a divot with the ball in the middle of it.
Needs a good one. This is his 6th shot. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
I'd call that so-so. I think you'd hope to get that a little closer. Oh, no. No. Well, maybe a moral victory here at the 3rd. It'll just plus. Nah, that's not going to be enough club. So difficult to gauge here at 4, and that comes up short. Now from below the green, a second up to this par 3.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game. An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. He has a 12-footer here.
Сынок, новые щетки мне поставишь? Спасибо.
Yeah, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is,
Садись, Василис.
double bogey. Inspired by the road
В гольф играем с тобой. Играла в гольф?
Second longest at Augusta
Не,
National.
я уже покушал.
Slightly and dogleg to the left. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, maybe a glimmer of hope in what has been a troublesome front side, as that is safely in for a par. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either.
No.
Sitting up in the short grass. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second.
Не знаю, то заехать надо и все.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped
Не,
that ball
почему?
off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
С машинки-то играл.
А что тебе гольф не нравится, Василис?
On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450
Что, не такая
yards.
динамичная игра, что ли?
Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
Finally got rid of the spray can because the balls was going all over the golf course. I mean, just a little piece down the middle of the fairway, just plop it down there, just like that. It was good.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
We're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. A little strong on the chip right there. Certainly not ideal.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that leaves double bogey on the table.
Ну что, поиграем?
time to pick up and move on. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe being kind, but hey, that's a good tee shot right there. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. That'll be from about 90 yards away.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
This one measures out to 15 feet. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. That is another bogey. It's getting messy, Frank.
Ouch.
Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. Down on the course, let's check in with Gta5 the third.
He's got 135 yards to the front, 148 to the hole, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
Just
Just the top end there for par at the 9th. And that's going to put an end to what's been a largely disappointing first 9. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par.